Please watch to the end. Comment and respond to other people's comments.
2 men are now facing charges for a murder on Long Island after being previously arrested in connection with a fatal drive-by shooting in New Jersey. Authorities say Kenneth Regan, 21, and Douglas Kudry, 22, opened fire on a vehicle on Route 80 in Lodi just after midnight on January 18th, killing the driver and injuring the passenger. The driver, 27-year-old Luis Perez, was shot in the neck and chest and died at the scene, while the passenger, 24-year-old Jose Mercado, sustained a gunshot wound to the chest and was rushed to Hackensack University Medical Center in critical but stable condition. The suspects were taken into custody near Kudry's residence in Eastport, Long Island, following an investigation led by New Jersey State Police. During the arrest, officers discovered a defaced and loaded .22 caliber rifle altered to function as a submachine gun, as well as a sawed-off shotgun.
Suspected gang members will spend 40 years to life in prison for the 2020 murder of a Plainview man. That's according to the Nassau District Attorney. Douglas Kudry and Kenneth Regan were sentenced today in the shooting and killing of Justin Gottlieb outside of his parents' home. The shooting is said to have stemmed from a road rage incident.
Back here at home, on Long Island today, 2 suspected gang members were sentenced to 40 years to life in prison for a road rage killing father in Plainview. But before learning their fate, they had to face the victim's family in the courtroom. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles joins us from Mineola with more. Darla.
David, the 2 suspecting gang members convicted in the murder of 27-year-old Justin Gottlieb. Prosecutors say they only cared about their drugs, their guns, and themselves, and said they even boasted about the murder. In court today, the family says this has only caused them grief, pain, anger, and trauma, and they say despite the sentencing, nothing will ever bring them peace.
Do you want to say anything?
We'll never have our son back. So what's it all mean?
Okay.
Kind of senseless.
Time
Thank God justice was done.
Proud of you.
does not heal all wounds. On the day the parents of 27-year-old Justin Gottlieb were to address the 2 men and the world about the senseless road rage murder of their son, they just couldn't do it.
I am Justin's aunt. I am leaving on behalf of my sister, Justin's mom.
Friday morning in Mineola, during the sentencing for Douglas Kudry and Kenneth Regan, the court hearing victim impact statements from Gottlieb's family, the 2 men convicted of second-degree murder last month.
It is like being in a dark tunnel, which has no end in sight.
It all started off as a total mystery in January 2020. The 27-year-old was driving this red SUV home from work when he was shot in Plainview, managing to get inside of his parents' house and tell them he'd been followed home by a white Ford Fusion.
He was pounding on my front door, pleading for help with 2 gunshot wounds, one in his chest and one in his leg. My husband and I have nightmares from this night.
Kudry and Regan linked to a second road rage murder the following month on I-80 in New Jersey. As the 2 were sentenced 40 years to life Friday, they were told by the judge, people like you cannot be rehabilitated.
By law, I cannot sentence you to life in prison without parole, but I intend to do the next best thing.
Next, Kudry and Regan will still have to stand trial in Bergen County for the I-80 murder, road rage murder there. They did have something to say in court today. The judge asked if they had anything to say about what happened, and you'll hear that coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 6. Reporting live in Mineola, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.